Are you tired of blending in, feeling like you're being overlooked? Well, we're going to be giving you some tangible, tactical tips that will give you the edge that you need to be able to stand out in front of everybody else. And that's consistency. My name is Jamar Jones. I am the founder, entrepreneur, owner of Forever Media. I'm also a national keynote speaker and the author of the book Change Your Circle, Change Your Life. And the reason that I really want to help you out today is because personal branding is the key to so much of my success as an entrepreneur, to be able to have leads coming in, for people to know who I am, what our brand actually represents, and also what we stand for, and be connected on a little bit of a deeper level than just your typical kind of business transactional relationship. And personal branding for me has been one of the key ways on how I've been able to grow my business to where it is at today. And I've been doing this for almost nearly a decade, and it's been a crazy, crazy journey. And we're going to talk about consistency. Consistency is the one thing that you know that you can do to set you apart from everybody else. And there's a few key points to having a really consistent brand, but really just constantly showing up. First, what I want you to do is I want you to think about how often do you actually show up for your audience? Really think about that. Do you show up once a week, once a month, once a quarter? How often are you posting videos? How often are you posting content in general? Photos, videos, text, polls, anything to let people know that you exist? How often are you sharing your story of what you've actually done or what you're going to do? How often are you sharing successes of others or people that you've impacted? How often are you sharing the times when you go to events and you go out to networking things and you are being out there visible to people? Are you sharing this with your community, with the place that you live? So that way the local presence actually knows what you have going on. How often are you sharing this with your customers, with your clients, the people that do business with you on a day-to-day basis? Do they know what you have going on? See, the thing is that you need to always, always, always be marketing. You need to be marketing again and again and again and keep showing up. And it's about being consistent because even some of the biggest brands in the world still market. Apple, Google, Facebook, Nike, Adidas, Jordan. I mean, still marketing till this day. Why? It's because they want to be top of mind and let you know about what they have going on. So that's one quick thing that you can do to really start to see like, how consistent are you? Are you really that consistent? Or do you think you're being consistent? And so we're going to talk about some different levels of consistency. So, consistent first, let's talk about your visual identity. So, this kind of comes down to your website, to social media profiles, business cards. It could come out to video content. It could be when people interact with your brand. What are they receiving? And you want to make sure your visual identity is good across the board. Everybody knows for me to have a hat on. That's my kind of visual icon. That's what people know me for. And they know me also for being a former hip hop artist. And so everything that I do kind of has this hip hop entertaining vibe to it, but also my brand and my visual identity always has me smiling, wearing my hat, showing expressive emotions. And this is just so people know what they're going to get when they interact with me. And you want to show this off as much as you can, but you want to get clear on what's your visual identity. What is that thing that sets you apart? What's that thing that makes you unique? What's that thing that people are going to remember you for? And that's what you want to think about from your visual identity. Next is being very consistent with the messaging. So making sure across all channels that your tone, your the key messages that you're putting out there, they align with everything that you're doing. If it's a blog post, if it's a video, if it's social media update, you want to be consistent with your voice and you're with your message. And this is going to be key when it comes down to being consistent, because people need to know what they're getting with you. And that's just going to make you more on top of mind. And you almost think about your favorite celebrities. You know exactly what you're going to get with them every single time, unless they're going to do something crazy that you don't realize. The next is, make sure that you're on a regular content schedule. So, hey, are you going to post 2 times a week, 3 times a week? Just be consistent. I was just talking with my brother the other day, and I was like, man, if you're just consistent, all the other strategies, all the other things really don't matter. You need to just be consistent. They matter to a degree when you are being consistent. It's just like when you're building a business. First, get a few clients, sell something, and then work everything else out. You don't have to have all the answers. Just be consistent, show up, and make sure that you're putting things out there in the world. So if it's weekly videos, if it's daily updates for people on social, monthly newsletters, how are you engaging your content or engaging your audience? How are you keeping them informed about what is going on? The next thing that you want to be consistent with is be consistent with your audience in the actual engagement. So interact with them. When people, so a lot of people, they go through, no one's following me, no one's engaging with my content. But then once somebody does engage, you don't comment back. You don't actually interact with them. And that's doing you a huge, huge disservice to your audience and then your personal brand. And so just remember that you really just want to be reliable. You want to be trustworthy for your audience. And you want to show them who you are, what you do, why you do it, and how you do it. And you want to keep telling people that over and over and over again, because that's how you're going to get new people into your audience, new people that you've never met before. You're going to be able to grow that again and again and again. So I'm going to ask you again, how often are you showing up? This can make a huge difference into what you have in your business. Show up a little bit more, could be a little bit more leads, to a little bit more revenue, to more opportunities. And my company helps we grow and start personal brands for others. So if this is something that you really want to dive deeper into, you have a personal story or a personal journey that you want to share with the world and get out there, or a particular challenge that you're trying to overcome, definitely in the link, contact us, and we will love to help you out. So keep getting it out there, be consistent, and I'll see you next time.
Thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit that notification bell for more amazing content that we're going to be putting out. And don't forget, you can change your circle to change your life.